Hello. So, we're headed out to go work on the irrigation because we have irrigation this week. And so you can come along and see how it goes. We're going to be riding out on Firefly, a 4-year-old mare I have. I've had her since she was 2. So we're going to ride out and go check on the irrigation and see if we got to move anything around or put down any irrigation tarps. Okay, and then because I'm too lazy to tack up and my saddle doesn't fit her currently, we're just gonna hop on bareback. So now we're riding out of here, but so far the irrigation, they've been switching around the ditch rider and everything, so it's been pretty ooh, a motorcycle. It's been pretty, like we don't quite know what's going on when we get water, so just as we finally got water for the first time, so it's, getting back in the groove of all that. And because I forgot to open the gate before we headed out, I gotta now do it from up here, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, we got it. And so since we haven't had water in a bit, because something with the rotation was all weird, most of everything out here is pretty dry. And we had to cut it because, well, forest fire danger, or just wildfire danger in general, is not a good thing to have. So we're headed out here to the first gate actually I think it'd be the second gate. The first one's over there. So anyways, we're headed out to see how high the water is and see if it's time to put down the tarps yet or not. It looks like the water is just kind of headed through. Not quite what we wanted. So we're gonna have to go, I know you see things. We're gonna have to go and mess with the second water gate over there. Okay, so now we're working at, not sure if you can see that or not, but we're working at that. We gotta move some things around because when it's all the way in, the track gets real hard to get the panel out, the metal panel that, stops the water. So we tried to, for the most part, just set it in front of it, but that does not look like it's gonna be working this time. So that'll be a joy to get out later, but for now, hopefully at least it'll help somewhat. Got this all tied up, so now we're headed back. So hopefully once that ditch fills up, all of this will be getting watered and it'll, turn green instead of brown, which would be awesome. This part of the field, right up there, was already getting some water between yesterday and this morning before noon. So anyways, yeah. So with the water district, so far everything's been pretty messy and unorganized, but I think they got some new people in, so hopefully it will go a little better this year. And while we're out here, I think we'll probably go give her mash too, so, a little bit of reward at the end of her hard work. Oh. So, anyways, there's her tasty mash, and then in a little bit I'll go put her back in her pen. Yeah. And now we're headed back to go put Firefly in her pen. So I want to say thank you very much for following along, and I'm very sorry for being away for so long. We got pretty caught up and things went crazy for the past quite a few months. So I'm gonna try and be back here, post some videos, hopefully a bit more, hopefully a lot more often, but we'll see how this goes.